bubble? Okay. I react. You think right on
Why you keep focusing on trees, bud? Come on.
I know that, whatever that is. Oh my, you can't. Yeah, he's gonna do ya. Through the cracks. Wait. My name is Jeff. 快伸了，快点出去。
Oh yeah.
Super duper.
So I'm wondering if now that they've added that on.